This is me, and this is what we're going to be working on today. So, other than blood, the most basic ingredient when I'm working on an effect like this is gelatin. If you want to start practicing SFX, knowing how to work with gelatin will be a great building block for basically everything else. With little practice, gelatin can be used to make prosthetics, breakable limbs, and the general guts you need when you're shooting a slasher. So this video will just be a little intro to this stuff, and some of what I've learned while working with it. The first thing you'll need is gelatin powder. So like everything else, there are probably 100 brands of this stuff. This is the brand I've used the most, and I think it gets you the most for your dollar. The next thing you'll need is glycerin. Again, any brand should work. In the past, I've used corn syrup here, which also works just fine and might be a little cheaper. So this step is kind of up to you whether you want to use glycerin or corn syrup, but I haven't noticed a difference. The last ingredient is water, and that's all you'll need to start making SFX gelatin. A good start when you're making your first batch is by mixing 1/3 water with 1/3 gelatin with 1/3 glycerin. Now, this is a step where you get to experiment, as a different amount of each ingredient will have different effects on the gelatin. I have different recipes I use for skin than I do for organs. Say I want to break through gelatin on camera, I'd add more water. On the other side, mixing enough glycerin can make the gelatin indestructible. But we'll go over more of those kind of techniques later in the video. Now, once you've got your desired amount of each ingredient, you want to give everything a good mix. Once your mix starts to look like this, it's time to put it in the microwave and nuke it for about 10 to 15 seconds. Warning, this stuff is going to start to smell pretty funky. After getting it out of the microwave, you want to give it another good mix and then another 15 seconds in the microwave. This is a step that you can repeat until your mix starts to look like this, flowing smooth and with no big lumps. The final step to making your SFX gelatin is to put this whole thing in the freezer. For a little mix like this, it only took about 5 minutes to solidify. But when I'm making a full arm or leg, this process can take up to 45 minutes. The great thing about gelatin is that this stuff all stays in one piece. So you can pop out your whole mix and you never have to worry about it getting stuck inside your casts or your molds. And here it is, our basic 1/3 mix SFX gelatin. It's squishy, stretchy, bouncy. This mix is pretty strong, but it'll rip if you tear it. Just looking at this, any good SFX artist should get an idea for its applications in all types of props and effects. It really is limitless once you start to experiment with the different colors and mixes you can try. My next video will be a sequel to this video, building off these techniques and showing you how to make a breakable life-size leg with bones, blood, and everything else. It's the kind of stuff that'll really make audiences cringe, so you won't want to miss that. If you enjoyed this video, go check out my short films uploaded to this channel. There are more on the way and more filmmaking and special effects how-tos just like this. Thanks!